What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. If you're looking to buy any statues, please use the links below, as it does help the channel. So today we're going to be checking out the Aliens 2, in reality it's just Aliens, Ellen Ripley bonus version from Prime 1 Studios. This is a 1/4 scale statue in collaboration with Blitzway, priced at $1,099, which is slightly cheaper than most Prime 1 1/4 scales. I don't think it's quite as elaborate, but the price does meet the point. So this is the bonus version, which includes basically an Aliens facehugger egg. It even has a little name plaque, which I like. Very similar to like their Alien Warrior, which is kind of a 1/4, 1/3. I do like this bonus. I think it's awesome. Very, very cool. Looks great. Then here's Ellen Ripley. Now, this is sculpted by Blitzway, and usually their human sculpts are really on point, usually like a 9.5 out of 10. This one, from right here, it looks good. When you get up close at certain angles, it looks off. Not really seeing it like this angle, but I am seeing it a little bit more on this angle. If you want reference, here's the actress, Sigourney Weaver. So, her face is a little different. Some of these photos, it's kind of hard. Her likeness is just a little weird. You look at that, and then you go back to the statue. Some people are saying she looks a little too young. She doesn't have a lot of wrinkles around her eyes or anything, barely any eye bags. So, I could agree there. She's a little young looking. But obviously, you know who this is. So, this is the only Ellen Ripley statue we have out there. Now, for me, this is a pass because it's 1/4 and I do 1/3 only for Aliens and Predators. So, easy pass for me. Although, in general, I do like it quite a bit. It looks like it's mixed media. The base looks absolutely fantastic. It has the melted acid pit. You got that alien, whatever those are called, almost like tentacles, wires. She has flares. She's holding the alien gun. Or, not the alien gun, but the human gun, really. The pose is decent. Overall, I do think it is a fantastic looking statue. So there you see a good size reference of how big this is. So it's a decent size. It's, it's 1/4 scale, obviously. So I definitely see this as being a very popular statue, especially since there's a lot of Alien and Predator collectors out there, and they don't care about scale. They want everything. So for them, it's definitely an absolute must-buy. This is like a dream piece because, how likely are you to get another Ellen Ripley statue out there? So definitely, this is a must-buy for any alien collector out there, alien predator statue collector. I would put this face maybe like an 8 out of 10. Some angles I see it, some I'm like, I'm not really seeing it. It definitely looks detailed. The hair looks pretty good. Blitzway always does such a fantastic job with their hair, because usually they do PVC, which is, like a form of plastic. You can see even the skin texture looks really good on her. And the weathering looks great. Granted, keep in mind this is a prototype, so you can't expect a downgrade on production. But I'm sure it will still look fantastic on production. And this will look great in any Alien collection out there. I do think conceptually it's very good. Probably at least a 8.5 to 9 out of 10 concept. The base, 10 out of 10. Freaking love it. So you get these removable items. The pulse rifle, flamethrower, ammunition, flares, LED illumination base. Definitely going to want to order the bonus part, which I don't know if it's a Prime 1 store exclusive. It's not really indicated. When you pre-order this bonus from our official online store or any authorized distributor, you will receive this. So you could order this through a retailer if you wanted to. Yeah, honestly, they are right. This is a no-brainer pre-order for any Alien collector out there. This goes out for pre-order, I believe, just later today, April 7th, Japan time, and they're a day ahead. So Shipping basically end of next year, September 2023. So yeah, overall fantastic piece. I think they could tweak the likeness a little bit to get it a little bit better, but overall it's a fantastic looking statue, and I think it's okay price wise. I mean, in general, all statues are very expensive right now. Pretty much any Prime 1/4 is going for $1,000. The more elaborate, like video game ones, are going for $1,250 to $1,350. So $1,099 is not unexpected. I think it's decent. Like Gimli was more expensive, and I think they're probably equal in terms of how elaborate they are. They're both 22 inches tall, so I think Gimli was 1,200. But yeah, let me know. Are you guys gonna be picking up this Ellen Ripley statue? If it was 1/3, I might consider it. But unfortunately, I have to stick to my scales. I do not like different scales within my lines. It just looks out of place. So for me, it's a pass. But if I was to do 1/4 alien, this would be an absolute no-brainer, instant buy for me. Pair this up with an Alien Warrior, especially their upcoming Alien Warrior, I think would look fantastic with this. Especially since they also have like similar styled bases, like very similar. I think they would pair extremely well together. So yeah, that's what I think on this Ellen Ripley. But yeah, we will see. The one statue I will be pre-ordering, we'll talk about tomorrow in that video. But let me know what you guys think. I also want to show you one quick thing. So I'm just testing a few things out, seeing if I like Lord of the Rings right here and whatnot. Trying Terminator over there, if I want to move Red Sonja, if I want to separate Arnold and Endo. So I do like Lord of the Rings right here. I think it looks good. An idea would be to put the Nazgul bust right there. And then Lord of the Rings underneath. The problem is I'm separating Lord of the Rings, and I don't like having separation, like Lord of the Rings here and the Lord of the Rings there. I prefer to have it all in one area. Same with Terminator, obviously. There's definitely... I like this, but I'd have to do all Lord of the Rings, and I'm not sure where I could move I don't know if I want to move a Lita bust over there. I want to have silicones here on the TV wall. So probably best to keep Terminator right here. Red Sonja, I like her over there, although she is the only 1/3 on the wall, which I don't like. I prefer my 1/3s together because she looks fantastic over there. But obviously that has to be Lord of the Rings. One thing that is coming that I was finally able to get, someone off my video yesterday contacted me, but I finally found ECC Drake bust, which is something I've been searching for a very long time, so I'm trying to figure out space. Now, I think the best thing for Lord of the Rings is to do all Lord of the Rings back that wall. Which unfortunately does mean if I do that, and I don't want separation, I can't get Balrog versus Gandalf, and I'd have to sell Fell Beast. And then I just sell Cave Troll at that point and just stick to 1/4 and bust only. No mixed scales, like a 1/20th or whatever the heck Gandalf is. Mixing scales, which is something I don't like doing in general. Trying to stick to just, bust in 1/4, bust in 1/3 when it comes to lines. Having a 1/4, a 1/10, a 1/20th just doesn't cut it. It looks awkward. So that's why I'm thinking passing on Gandalf versus Balrog. Now, that does open this space up. I've also thought, what if, bear with me, we did all Godzilla vs. Kong in this area? The way I do it is the diorama with Mecha Godzilla. Underneath, you would do Godzilla bust, Kong vs. Skullcrawler, and Kong bust. So basically, top and bottom, you have all Godzilla vs. Kong, and then you would do Terminator right here. And I was even thinking if I stuck to my half scale and did the endoskeleton and Arnold half scale with each bust, that could look really good. Because the problem with my half scales right now is it looks out of place anywhere I put it if it's next to 1/3 or 1/4. It really does. It just looks out of place. But if it was a separator here in the middle room, it's lower tiered, and I would have the bust on a glass Curio, which is much taller, so the bust doesn't look out of place next to it. Because the problem is, you know, the reason I said in the other video is I don't like a half scale next to a bust is because of the head size difference. You know, the half scale is much taller, you know, where with a 1/3, they're about the same. And I like that. I like the heads being same height level. So if I did a glass shelf, made the bust as tall as the half scale, you know, and then inside the glass shelf, I could even do like the 1/4 Arnold. So I keep a T2 Arnold. I could do that endo arm underneath that endo bust, and then the 2 half scales here, and then we just get the Pure Arts T1000, call it a day. You know, that is an option. I'm going to try the half scale here later with the glass shelves and see what I think. Ultimately, I do like Lord of the Rings here, but the problem is there's so many Lord of the Rings, and it's just quite difficult. I really like the idea of Godzilla vs. Kong right there as well. Now, looking at the diorama of Godzilla vs. Kong, I don't think that honestly needs to be middle room. There's nothing to see on the back part, just some buildings. But the most important part of the buildings is on the front side. The only reason you want Godzilla vs. Kong mid-shelf is because of the bases on the bus. However, if I did Godzilla bus there, I could see the back part, you know, because of that garage shelf. Only Kong I couldn't. Although I think Godzilla has a better back base anyways. So, and I could also put them both on, you know, Lazy Susans and just turn them around anytime I want to see them. So those are just a few options I'm considering. I know Darkside is about to announce their Arnold 1/3, so I still could continue the plan of doing just 1/3s. I'm just finding the Cinemaquette 1/3 Terminator is literally impossible to find unless you want to spend $12,000, which, let's be honest, I mean, that's like the price of 2 Sideshow life-size endoskeletons, literally, because the life-size is $6,000. So 2 life-size endoskeletons for a 1/3, shut the front door. I can't believe that Italian's eBay seller wants $12,000. Like, that's 2 Cinemaquette Predators, and Cinemaquette Predator is a far superior statue than the 1/3. I saw the 1/3. It's a good statue, but it's not worth more than $3,000 in my opinion. Because it's a small statue. It's only 24 inches. So, sellers be crazy these days. So, yeah, definitely that's a difficult one. I mean, I definitely want a 1/3 Arnold or the half scale. I know the half scale Prime 1. I mean, I know a lot of people out there are dissing it. I still think it looks fantastic. I think the likeness is really good. It's silicone, hand-punched hair, glass eyes. My biggest problem is it's T1, not T2. Now, there's only a very little difference between T1 and T2. The costumes are almost identical. The biggest difference, honestly, is just the pants color are tan in T1. But I want a battle damage. Like, I basically want a 1/3 version of that. Now, Darkside is making a T2 Arnold. It's not battle damaged. And it's definitely not going to be as detailed as the Prime 1. And it's going to cost probably $2,000. Where Prime 1 is $3,000. Far bigger and more detailed. So, yeah, we shall see. I am considering the Prime 1 half scale and just have that mid-room. Anyways, folks, that's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.